Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Fire stations across Jamaica observed a minute of silence for their fallen colleagues. Update on two firefighters who died in St. Anne crash. Two firefighters who lost their lives in a crash in St. Anne last night have been identified as Stephen Walters and Alex Williams of the Ocherous Fire Station. The Jamaica Constabulary Forces Communications Arm confirmed the incident but declined to release any further details. Other sources reported that firefighters who had just left work were traveling in a private car that collided with another vehicle. They work in Ocherous and actually went to drop off the third person in the Salem area and were coming back towards St. Anne's Bay, said one of their colleagues, who asked not to be identified by name as they were not authorized to speak on the issue. Firefighters who were at the scene fought hard to subdue their emotions while struggling to remove their colleagues from the mangled wreck of the vehicle. "It is rough," one of the colleagues stated. During a visit to the Ocherous Fire Station, colleagues spoke highly of the two men. They were very young firefighters. "They are very young, vibrant and excited about their job," said one firefighter. Man killed in Portland Cottage, Clarendon. Police investigators in Clarendon are at the scene where a man was killed in Portland Cottage this morning. His identity is yet to be disclosed. Deputy Superintendent Owen Brown, acting head of operations of the Clarendon Police Division, confirmed that the victim had escaped an attack by a gunman 2 days ago. His cousin, 44-year-old Arvid Matthews, a fisherman of Longwood District in the parish, was killed during the same attack. The police had reported that about 8:40 p.m. on Sunday, Matthews was standing on the roadway with friends in Shearers Heights in Portland Cottage when they were approached by two armed men who opened fire, hitting Matthews several times. The police were summoned, and on their arrival, Matthews was seen with multiple wounds. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Earlier on that Sunday, a chilling quadruple murder dotted the family of Havana Heights in the parish. The parents of an 8-year-old boy were among those killed in that attack. As of September 11, 68 people have been murdered in Clarendon, a 6.3 increase compared to the corresponding period last year. St. Mary's mosquito menace. As unusually high numbers of complaints about mosquitoes in the parish of St. Mary have pushed local health authorities to appeal for additional resources to intensify what is being described as an integrated approach to tackling the problem. Of recent times, there have been a number of complaints coming from across the length and breadth of the parish in relation to mosquito nuisance in our various communities, and this is happening, in fact, across the entire island, according to Acting Chief Health Inspector from St. Mary, Rupert Stevens. He is hoping that an emergency meeting called by the Health and Wellness Minister to discuss the island-wide mosquito problem will see more resources being made available so that we can strategize and put those measures quickly in place to address the problem we are having right across the parish at this time. Stevens was speaking last Thursday during a public session of the St. Mary Municipal Corporation. He added that the Vector Control Unit at the parish's health department not received 4 vehicles in recent times. The local authorities have been in serious problems in trying to address complaints that are coming from across the parish. High-risk communities are being prioritized for fogging and other measures, Stevens noted. We were able to visit 29 out of 30 communities in the month of August. A total of over 8,000 premises were inspected with a premises index of 7%. That means for every 100 premises that we visited, we found 7 premises positive for mosquito breathing, the health official explained. He also stated that the likelihood of dengue outbreak in St. Mary is moderate based on the parish's existing Butex index of 12. Stevens reasoned that the recent heavy rainfall may have compounded the problem and resulted in an increase in the population of mosquito species, which he said are serious biters. He stated that as part of the integrated approach needed to tackle the challenge, residents should help in getting rid of mosquito breeding sites. They can, among other things, get rid of old containers that may store water and also add cooking oil on top of water in which mosquitoes are likely to breed. I just want to implore the residents to play their part in assisting the process because it is going to take the approach to tackle the problem successfully, Stevens said. Unless there is a united effort between agencies like ourselves and communities, we are not going to be successful. The health official also underscored the importance of having drains properly cleaned to prevent them from becoming mosquito breeding sites. Drain cleaning falls under the purview of the St. Mary Municipal Corporation. In light of that, Chairman of the corporation, Richard Query, requested that the acting health inspector provide him with a list of the drains that may act as mosquito breeding sites. He also joined in imploring residents to take personal responsibility, especially in getting rid of breeding sites. Fogging alone, he argued, will not solve the problem. When you go into the yards and into the communities, there are old tires, old pans, old things, and then people expect that the resources must be found to do fogging, Query said. Fogging is not only expensive, it kills other adult mosquitoes at their particular time of fogging. In order to get rid of mosquitoes by fogging, you would have to fog every single day in every single community, which is not possible. Stopping the breeding site is how you prevent mosquitoes. I just hope that persons will understand that we are our own enemies in providing areas for the mosquitoes to breed. Large turnouts for vaccination drive at Sandals in St. James. Despite a large crowd of about 700 people eager to get the COVID-19 vaccine at Sandals Inn in St. James this morning, parish health authorities are confident that they have everything under control. Persons who have already been processed to get the jab are being seated under a tent. However, there is still a long line along the dead-end main road in the parish. Health authorities say they have called in reinforcements to speed up the process. They added that arrangements are also being made to distribute water to those in line to keep them hydrated. Regional Director for the Western Regional Health Authority, St. Andrade Sinclair, says he is surprised by the large turnout, but that his team is equipped to handle the crowd. This has been like a regular thing since the lockdown has taken place, so we are prepared, he reported. He added there is enough vaccine available and efforts are being made to have staff from other areas come in to assist. It is unclear if those among the crowd are mostly tourism workers. Sinclair is convinced the high numbers are due to today's being a no-movement day. To tell you the truth, I don't know if they are tourist workers or what because nobody has on any uniform. It is a no-movement day, he said. The regional director added that he is happy with the morning's turnout and that people are being encouraged to come out and get the vaccine. 536 new COVID cases, 2 more deaths. Jamaica recorded 536 new COVID-19 cases and 2 additional deaths on Monday, bringing the infection total to 76,987 and virus death toll to 1,736. The Ministry of Health and Wellness reported that the new cases comprised of 323 females and 213 males with ages ranging from 1 day to 103 years. The cases were recorded in St. Catherine, 108, Clarendon, 100, Kingston and St. Andrew, 78, St. Thomas, 51, Manchester, 37, St. James, 35, St. Anne, 33, Portland and Trelawney, 25 each, St. Elizabeth, 23, Hanover, 9, St. Mary, 8, and Westmoreland, 4. The deceased are a 65-year-old female from Clarendon, and a 46-year-old male from Clarendon. Jamaica now has 24,659 active cases after 331 people recovered from the virus, bringing the total number of recoveries to 50,077. Currently, 805 people are hospitalized, 152 of which are severely ill, while 53 are critically ill, and 235 are moderately ill. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.